Hi guys, welcome to Queens of the Pony Age. This is our final video in our Games of 2011 feature. I'm Darren, this is my top 10. At number 10 is the epic RPG by BioWare, Dragon Age 2. Now Shari and I are absolutely massive BioWare fans and loved even its buggy little cousin Dragon Age Origins. The game, although has a much shallower story, has a much more expansive moveset for the combat and it just feels a lot more natural. For every button press you do, you have an actual swing of your sword or a hit of your stick, fire out some magic. It is fantastic. We still highly recommend picking up this game. At number 9 is Ubisoft's latest take on the Rayman series, Rayman Origins. Now quite a few guys in the KOTPA have put this on their list because it is an absolutely fantastic game. It is mayhem personified. You play this with more than one person and things just go absolutely crazy. You lose all sense of what's going to happen because there's this completely unpredictable element of your friend. Is he going to slap you off the edge? Is he going to help you jump onto that cliff? Or, you know, you have no idea what's going to happen, but it's absolutely fantastic. The plot is insane. You're sleeping on a tree, you're snoring, you're making a little bit of noise, and it's kind of become a musical snore because there's that many of you. The guy that lives below you decides that you're making too much noise, so sends all the evil after you to come and get you and take you out for snoring. At number 8 is Iron Brigade, or as you may know it outside of Europe as Trenched. Now, this game has only recently arrived in Europe because of issues with the name and trademarks. However, now we've got a chance to give it a proper go, and the game is absolutely fantastic. It is essentially a standard tower defense game, but it is done from your perspective in a mech. So you fire down different turrets to take care of different types of units, but you're also there in a great big mech to offer kind of additional support, then kind of command everything from a moving position. Now, you've got all the traditional elements of tower defense in there, you know, the different types of turrets to slow things down, specialized turrets to take down particular types of units, but you've also got the fun of the mech. You get to customize the mech with different legs, different bodies, different weapons, so you can take, you've got a limited choice. So you've got, say, 4 different types of turrets that take care of your air units, and you specialise in the ground units, so you don't need to worry about the air, but you just focus solely on the ground, or vice versa, or a mix of both, really dependent on your styles. The game's fantastic, it's got great humour, and I highly recommend picking it up. And at number 7 is Battlefield 3. Now, if you have read anything on the website or you're a regular listener to the podcast, you know that the Queens of the Pony Age absolutely adored Battlefield Bad Company 2. We spent hundreds of hours playing this game, so it was only a natural thing that we were going to pick up Battlefield 3. And after all the problems have been sorted out on it now, the game is fantastic. The guns are great, the sounds are fantastic, Frostbite Engine 2 looks absolutely immense, the vehicles are great, the expansion for Kirkland is fantastic, we absolutely adore the game, we love going on, squaring up and just shooting all the mans. We cannot recommend it enough, but this is of course a recommendation for the multiplayer. The single player for this game is very disappointing. It is still good, it's essentially free achievement points. And at number 6 is L.A. Noire. Now, before this game came out, I was a little bit apprehensive because it's got Rockstar's name on it. They're so well known for the Grand Theft Auto series. That was where it was going to be another Grand Theft Auto clone with a noir background. Thankfully, I'm completely wrong. The game is fantastic. The individual cases are great. The overarching story of Cole's life is absolutely fantastic. It's so dark, very fitting of the noir name that it has. The facial animations are fantastic. The side missions are great. Overall, it just gives a very full pack. At number 5 is Saints Row the Third. Now, this one's a bit of a surprise tale for me, so I originally had no intention of playing the game, but having got a chance to play it, I absolutely love it. It's all the best bits from all the Grand Theft Auto games put together into one fantastic game. There's nothing about this game that I don't like. It is ridiculous. The missions are fantastic. The weapons are insane. The cars handle really well. In any game that adds a sliding bar to increase the size of your penis or breasts has to win because it's ridiculous. You can be metallic blue, you can make yourself look like Mr. Manhattan, or make yourself extremely fat Mr. Manhattan for when he's let himself go after he comes back from being in space. At number 4 is Portal 2. Now, I loved the original Portal game. It was a constant fixture of whatever system I was running at the time, so as soon as I could, I went out and got a copy of Portal 2, and it is a great continuation to the story. Stephen Merchant is great as Wheatley. His lines are pure gold. They are so funny, even at the weirdest times in the game. And the GLaDOS story arc was so surprising and unexpected. It added just a really nice twist to the game. The multiplayer was very surprising as well. Atlas and Peabody were a great addition. They didn't even need to speak, it was that great. All you needed was the gesture system. Point at something and make a gesture to tell your partner what to do. At number 3 is Batman Arkham City. This is a great sequel from Arkham Asylum that is so dark, so visceral. The story is really well thought out, the characters are really well fleshed out, and there are twists and turns and completely unexpected things that happen in the game that you will not see coming. The combat's also been really well improved with the addition of a lot of extra gadgets that allow you to control the crowds, because you are fighting so many more people in this game, up to 40 people you can fight at the same time. It creates such a chaotic atmosphere. There are lots of side missions in the game as well that add all the minor characters that you don't necessarily get a chance to see in the game, just to give them a little bit of screen time to say that they're still in the universe. At number 2 is Dead Space 2. This is one of the games I was looking forward to most in 2011 because I absolutely love the original game. There is nothing better than sitting in a pitch black room with a set of headphones on in front of your TV playing this game or the original. They are terrifying, and if you've played the original game you will love Dead Space 2 because it is more of the same, except now Isaac has a character, and because of that it adds a lot to the game. He voices a lot of the fears you'll have because you've experienced what happened on the Ishimura, and the same thing is happening on the station. You're gonna love it. The story's fantastic. It is the mental deterioration of Isaac and his redemption from what happened in the Ishimura. At number 1 is the monolithic Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. Now this one's another surprise for me, even more so as my number 1, because I could just never get into the Elder Scrolls series before, but this game is fantastic. You will lose so many hours of your life to this game if you play it like I have. It has something for everyone. If you like killing dragons, you're going to kill lots of dragons. If you want to burn things with magic, you can kill them with all kinds of magic. You want to hit things with great big weapons, you can. If you want to just live a quiet little life in a small village as a huntsman, you can do that too. It has a bit of something for everyone. It's so deep, it's so wide, you can't not love this game. It looks fantastic, it plays amazingly. The menu system, which I normally hate in RPGs, is so well laid out, it's so easy to use. There's so many possibilities in this game that it's so hard to actually talk about because there's so many things I want to say. All I can say is pick up this game. It is fantastic, you will love it, it is great. So that was my top 10 games of 2011. It's also the last in this feature of our top 10 games. If you want to check out anyone else's, head to qotpa.com. You can see not only the individual top 10s of our members, but you can also see the official Queens of the Pony Age overall top 10. From next week you can expect 3 regular shows from Queens of the Pony Age. On Mondays you've got QOTPA Review, where we review games both old and new. On Wednesdays we've got the Headset Abuse podcast, and on Fridays we've got QOTPA Play. We pick a game, play it, and we talk about it. Other times, check out qotpa.com for the latest news and goings on in the gaming world. Hope you enjoyed these, and we'll see you next time.